Hello friends, I have came to class 4 and I'm reading the subject of science. The chapter's name is the green plants. So let's get started. Learning checklist. Leaf. How do plants make their food? Interdependence of plants and animals. Let's get started. Leaves of different plants differ in shape, size and color. Look at the pictures of leaves given below and fill in the blanks using the given words. Long, needle-like, colored. The leaves are the leaves are the leaves the leafies. Let us learn more about leaves and their functions in this chapter. A leaf is a flat structure growing from the stem or branch of a plant. Most plants have green leaves. The green color is due to the presence of a pigment called chlorophyll in the leaves. The flat part of the leaf is called the leaf blade or lamina. The part that attaches the leaf to the stem or branch or supports the leaf is called the petiole. The leaf has a main vein called the midrib and many small veins branching off from it. These small veins transport minerals and nutrients to and form the leaves of a plant. The underside of every leaf has tiny openings called stomata, singular stoma. Stomata help the plants to breathe. Two bean-shaped structures, the guards called guard cells, surround the stomata. Guard cells control the opening and closing of stomata. Word web, pigment colored substance. Vein, leaf blade, petiole, midrib, parts of leaf. Guard cells, stoma, leaf cells. How do plants make their food? Green plants make their own food by a process called photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means to put together. Photosynthesis takes place in the leaves. That is why leaves are called the food factory or the kitchen of a plant. The following things are required by a plant to carry out photosynthesis: carbon dioxide, light, water, chlorophyll. Light is mostly obtained from the sun. Chlorophyll present in the green leaves absorbs the sunlight. Carbon dioxide enters the leaves through stomata. Water is taken by the roots and carried to the leaf by the stem. The products of photosynthesis are sugar and oxygen. Carbon dioxide taken in sun. Oxygen given out chlorophyll in green leaves. Water, soil, photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide plus water, light, chlorophyll, sugar plus oxygen. Plants use the prepared food for growth and other functions. Extra food is stored in the form of starch in different parts of a plant. Activity 1. Aim to show that leaves prepare food which is stored in the form of starch. Materials required: a potted plant, black paper, beaker burner, water, forceps, petri plate, dropper, alcohol, and iodine solution. Note: to be performed as a teacher demonstration. Producer: keep the potted plant in a dark room for 2 or 3 days. Clip black Clip some black paper to a green leaf of the plant. Keep the plant exposed to sunlight for 1 day. Remove the black paper from the leaf. Take some water in a small beaker and heat it on a burner. Dip the leaf into the boiling water with the help of forceps. Keep it for about 2 minutes. Remove the leaf from the boiling water and dip it completely in alcohol. Heat the setup using a burner until the leaf turns white. Take out the leaf carefully using forceps and wash it with cold water. Place it on the petri plate and pour a few drops of iodine solution over it with the help of a dropper. Black pepper clamped to a leaf. Leaf boiled in water. Leaf dipped in alcohol. Adding iodine solution. Color changed in leaf. Observation: the portion of the leaf that was exposed to sunlight turns to blue-black in color, while the portion covered with the black paper does not change color. Conclusion: the blue-black color indicates the presence of starch and is a positive result for starch test. The portion of the leaf that was exposed to sunlight was able to prepare its food and store starch. The portion covered with the black paper could not prepare its food because it did not receive any sunlight. Thus, no starch formation took place in this part of the leaf. Revise and recall. Look at the picture of a leaf shown below and fill in the names of its parts. I am called, I am called, I am called, I am called. Select the words from the help box and fill in the blanks. Oxygen, light, chlorophyll, sugar, carbon dioxide, water. Photosynthesis is interdependence of plants and animals. Plants and animals depend on each other for their survival. Plants produce their own food by the process of photosynthesis and give out oxygen in this process. The oxygen given out by plants is necessary for human beings and animals to survive. Animals also depend on plants for food. Science in context. Plants not only provide us with food to eat and oxygen to breathe, but also provide us with medicines. Many medicines that we use are made from plants. Herbivorous animals eat plants as their food. Carnivores depend on the herbivores for their food. Plants are eaten by herbivores, which in turn are eaten by carnivores, thus forming a chain. A chain that shows how one organism is dependent on another organism for food is called a food chain. Grass eaten by a grasshopper, grasshopper eaten by a frog, frog eaten by a snake, snake eaten by a hawk. A food chain. Animals help plants by carrying their seeds to far off places for dispersal. Animals breathe out carbon dioxide which is used by plants for photosynthesis. Plants use carbon dioxide given out by animals and humans. Plants use sunlight to make their own food. Word web dispersal, the action of spreading things over a wide area. Interdependence. Dependence on each other. Human beings and animals obtain food and oxygen from plants. Interdependence of plants and animals. The interdependence of plants and animals creates inner balance in nature. If the number of either plants or animals increases or decreases suddenly, this balance will be disturbed. If there is a sudden decrease in the number of plants in nature, the oxygen level in the atmosphere will decrease, leading to an increase in the level of carbon dioxide. Similarly, if there is a sudden increase in the number of animals in nature, it will lead to an outbreak of disease and insufficient food to meet the needs of the growing population. Revise and recall. Match the following. Animals give out green plants. Plants give us. Plants and animals are. Animals help plants in. Chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, interdependent, germination, food and oxygen. Keywords. Chlorophyll, the pigment that gives green color to the leaves. Stomata, tiny openings on the underside of leaves that help the plant to breathe. Petiole, the part of a leaf that holds it to the stem or branch of the plant. Photosynthesis, the process by which plants make their own food using water and carbon dioxide in the presence of light and chlorophyll. Food chain, the chain that shows how one organism is dependent on the another organism for its food. Summary. Interdependent provides balance in nature. Plants, leaf, parts, leaf blade or lamina, petiole, midrib, vein. Features are mostly green in color. Chlorophyll contains a pigment called chlorophyll. Site for photosynthesis. Stomata on the underside. Together help in the process of photosynthesis. Requires carbon dioxide, light, water, chlorophyll. Steps. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight. Carbon dioxide enters through the stomata. Water and minerals taken in by the roots carried to the stem. Roots carried to the leaves by the stem. Carbon dioxide plus water, light, chlorophyll. Sugar plus oxygen. Animals dependent on plants for oxygen, food and shelter. Carbon dioxide released by animals, absorbed by plants, dependent on other animals for food. So friends, I hope you like the video. So till then, goodbye.